Chris, tell me how you're getting on with Lincolnshire One.
Well, we've just started phase 3, which is the final part of the project, and although we've looked back and seen the journey that we've come so far, we're not doing that too much because we've still got a lot to do. And it's been quite an incredible journey over the past 18 months, particularly since I've been involved with the project, and how much ground that we've covered and how much change has been implemented within the art sector in Lincolnshire. And this final phase, phase 3, is about sustainability, and that in lots of ways, that's in terms of supporting the initiatives that Lincolnshire One has invested in, supporting the working groups that we have, and also in terms of the wider umbrella organisation that we're looking to develop for the arts in Lincolnshire to provide that long-term sustainability and to ensure that we can continue to provide great art for everybody in Lincolnshire. But specifically what's happened during the first part of phase 3 has been quite significant. Lincolnshire One Venues is now a very strong collaboration, and a couple of weeks ago we saw the results of their Better Understanding Audiences programme. This is where the venues, Lincolnshire One Venues consists of performing arts and visual arts venues, and the performing arts venues wanted to have a better understanding of their audiences. We know roughly where they are in the county, but there are still unanswered questions around whether we're competing for audiences, the overlap of audiences, and how that can inform what we're doing, such as the co-commissioning work, etc. We're very lucky in Lincolnshire to have an audience development guru, Heather Maitland, based in the county, who the venues have worked with previously before. So we commissioned Heather to work on a project with the venues to answer those questions. And we had a feedback session a couple of weeks ago for the initial findings, which were quite remarkable, particularly to look at the catchment area of the Embassy Theatre in Skegness and its national catchment, but also as well to look at and answering that question, are the venues competing for audiences in Lincolnshire? No, they're not, really. Yes, their audiences overlap in terms of where they come from, but pretty much no, they're not competing for audiences across the county, which was quite interesting. So there are two other key areas as well that have developed since. The practitioners group has grown. We've got some new people coming in, lots of focus on young people as well. There are a lot of organisations who are around the table who are recent graduates from the fine art courses at the university, but also from Bishop Grosseteste College, who want to remain in Lincolnshire and have aspirations to develop new organisations and new thinking as well, which I think is what we got from that meeting. So there's a real strong aspiration to take that forward. So that was some really good outcomes from there. Also, as well, the festivals meeting. We've got a vast festival infrastructure in Lincolnshire. It's huge. Some of it is local authority managed, parish council, community voluntary sector organisation. Lots of good practice going on, but not many opportunities to connect and collaborate. So we called a first meeting of all festival providers in Lincolnshire, which includes partners in North and North East Lincolnshire. So we're going beyond normal Lincolnshire County Council boundaries here. And with our partners at Visit Lincolnshire, we convened a meeting around the development of a Festivals Manifesto, Stroke Festivals Association, to gauge the appetite for that, whether there was appetite for collaboration amongst the festivals. Our findings were, pretty much as we suspected, that there was more appetite for operational, practical collaborations rather than necessarily a sort of a vision manifesto. But that doesn't mean to say it can't come further down the line once the collaboration is much stronger. But it was a really positive outcome. We had 8 key areas to move forward on. A lot of them focusing on just the opportunity to network, just the opportunity to be together and to share our knowledge, sharing our expertise, also sharing suppliers perhaps of people who we're working with at the moment. There's an aspiration that the organisation should have a lot of people as well. One of the biggest problems that festivals face is their leasing costs that they have for events, which can be quite crippling on the budget of the smaller festivals. So our idea is, as a lobbying organisation, we can work smarter with local authority services to ensure that it's a fairer deal for festivals in the county, but also not just operationally, but opportunities to share creative expertise as well. So some of the professional artistic directors, for example, working on the So Festival on the East Coast in Skegness, working with some of the smaller festivals to enhance that creative offer, but at the same time not taking away that small festival heritage, folklore that's been with that festival for so long. So it was really positive, and we're looking forward to phase 3. It's really exciting, and yes, partly it's going to be a little bit of an acid test of all the collaboration that we've had, but it's going to be really exciting on the build up to the formal end of the project, which will be around April, May time of 2011. So it's very exciting.